Greetings. This is a topic that's been discussed quite a bit on the internet, and that is how to improve the performance of your iPhone 3G. It's assumed that your phone is jailbroken, but these 4 steps have helped me a great deal, and that is: 1. Set up a swap space. This is all over the internet how to do it, and it's very easy. You basically take two XML files with a .plist extension and put them in two different directories in respring, and that will help you a lot in terms of getting back memory, RAM. The next one is to disable unused daemons. This is very helpful too. Some folks say to delete them. I don't delete them. I just go in and rename them with a .O so that then when you respring it doesn't run those daemons. I want to keep them for a rainy day, so I don't delete them. The next one is to install a package from Cydia called fakeclockup. That helped in terms of performance. And the last one is optional. It's called freememory, and that's also from Cydia. All that does is help you really with memory management, but not so much with as you're running. So let's get over here, and I'm going to take you to that free memory first. I don't know if you can see the top corner of my screen there where it says I have 62 megabytes. Well, before I did all this, I never got up to 62. So we're going to hit that free memory button, see if it'll give us some more. And you're not really hurting anything. All this is going to do is release any objects that have been out there allocated that are not being used right now. Okay, looks like it's done. And it looks like I went from 58 to 65. So I'll take that extra 7 megabytes. So let's see what Cydia does to the phone. Click on Cydia. It's starting here at 66. It's already fallen to 63. So you can see it's already consumed more than half the memory that I had available here in a 3G. Now obviously if you have an iPhone 5 with a gig of RAM, this isn't going to bother you at all. You're not even going to pay attention to it. But Cydia is quite heavy, and I'm sure that's going to depend on how many sources you have loaded up in the repositories. And there we go. It took us more than half to just get to a search screen in Cydia. Okay, so I'm going to close Cydia. And you can see I jumped right back to 63. So not everything has been freed up to this point, but that's pretty good. So I'm going to iFile so you can see what's going on the back end. This is in regard to the paging, okay? After you create those plist files, you can see here I've got iPhone swap 0, swap 1, swap 2, and they've all been created today, and they're all 64 megabytes. This is how it goes about doing it. It creates a new page as it needs it. So it really wouldn't even hurt you if you were to delete one, so I'll just show you. I'll go edit, and then I'll select this one, the earliest one. There's a check mark by it, and I'll hit the trash can. And then it says move file to the trash, and I'll be happy to do that. You see, I've done no harm because it'll create another one. If you get into something like background or something like that, it will really continue to create pages. So I'll be done with this. And I'm going to go back to var, and let's see, there's var, and I want to go to preferences. Reason I brought you in here is because this is one of the two files that you would have to edit and put in here, and it's the com.apple.virtualmemory.plist, and you can see it's only 226 bytes. This would be one that you'd put in here to do the paging. Then I'm going to take you to the other one, and like I said, this is all over the internet. Don't try to digest this. Just Google search virtual paging from an iPhone 3G. So I'll go back to var, and I'm going to go to root, and this other one's in system, library, and it's in launcher daemons, or launch daemons, right here. And the name of this one is it's going to be com apple. I'm looking for DYN because it's dynamic paging. Go down a little further. Okay, there it is. There it is. I went too far. Right here. This is the other one that you'll create. And one of the things while I'm in here I wanted to show you, the other thing that can really help your phone is to disable these daemons that you're not using, the ones right here in this directory. And what I did, I don't delete them. There were some folks that said delete them. I just rename them with a .o because it's very easy to go back and rename them to their name, leave the files intact, and then just respring the phone, and they'll be back. Because you never know, you may want them for a rainy day. See if I can find one here for you. There they are. If you see this right here with this powerlog.plist capital O, that's a log file. This raccoon.plist.o, that's for a virtual private network, which I'm not using. So by disabling these things, these particular daemons, that gives me the ability to have, in other words, the machine will load and run faster. So this is another one. So I'm showing you one, you can disable daemons. 2, you create swap file. 3, you add fakeclockup. And 4, when your RAM gets low, you go to that free memory and it will free up everything you've got. Okay, these are 4 steps you can take to improve the performance of your iPhone 3G. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.